Hannah, I really need to talk to you. Things have been all wrong lately. Like, there was this guy here, and he was gonna kill me. And then I closed my eyes, and I wished that he was gone. And when I opened them, he was gone. Yeah, and like, when I focus really hard, I can like move shit and stuff. I don't know, it either means one of two things. Either I'm psychic or I'm going crazy.
Cut. That was great, but let's just try it again, and this time put just a little more emotion in it. Maybe start out biting your nails like you're anxious. All right, cue, next take.
Rolling.
LesPsych, scene 14, shot 2, take 7.
Action.
Please pick up. Please pick up.
Ach, es ist lustig. Es scheint, dass die Leute, die das wenigste denken, sind die Leute mit der meisten Bestimmtheit. Und die Leute am meisten die wenigste Bestimmtheit denken. Vielleicht, das ist warum Philosophen von vielen gehasst werden. Und sie versorgen die Fragen. Sie die Suche für Kenntnis verdammen. Ich habe zwei Ängste. Der einen Tag, ich werde aufschreien zu Gott, den Fragen, die ich habe gespeichert in mein Herz, und dass wird sagen, wirst du nie Fragen stoppen? Und dass ich zu Gott den Fragen in mein Herz aufschreien werde, und es wird keine Antwort geben.
Okay, what is this? It's unmarked. I can't believe he would do this to a woman. How unhuman. Oh, I have to stop him. I can't believe this is happening. This is only supposed to happen in the movies. Why is he picking on me? Why do I have these powers? Why am I so emotionally involved? The first thing they tell you at the academy is to not get emotionally involved with your cases. Wait a second. That woman didn't seem entirely real. Maybe she was acting. I'll have to send this to the lab to get her face analyzed to see who she is. What the fuck is this? Did one of you put this in here? If you did, this isn't funny. My ex has been sending me shit like this for weeks.
Look, I've been here all day. No one's been near that envelope. Damn it, now we're gonna have to refilm the entire scene.
Look, we're gonna have to stop filming today. I have to call the police. Could you send someone to stand by the door and make sure nobody gets in? Hello, 911. Hi, I'm gonna need you to send some officers down here. Yeah, my ex is after me again. He left me this. What? Oh, 6754 Yearstone Avenue. It's across the street from the strip mall. Yeah, anyway, he sent me this note. It says something in Swedish. And it says, it's funny. It seems that the people who think the least are the people with the most certainty, and those who think the most have the least certainty. Well, I don't know what that says. Does it look like I speak Swedish? Look, you can check my file. I have a restraining order against him.
Alright,
Look, I
listen,
just need
folks.
you to send some officers over here.
We're going to take a short break, but don't go anywhere.
Alright.
Because I want to get through this scene and the sex scene by the end of today.
Okay.
Yes, hon? What is it?
What does any of this have to do with my script?
Oh my god, I knew I'd have to deal with this eventually. Listen, I'm just adding some spice. Your script seemed a little bit bland, so I made the detective a woman and a lesbian. That sort of stuff sells nowadays.
But none of that was in my script, and I also didn't have anything in there about her being psychic. She just noticed people in her life disappearing and thought about the philosophical implications.
Look, I have it all under control. The supernatural shit sells well too. Don't worry. This'll do really well in the festivals. You'll still get your money and you'll still get your writing credit.
But I'm not even sure I want to. I want nothing to do with this film.
Hey, does anyone here speak Swedish?
Yeah, I do. What do you need translated?
Just no, it's from my ex.
Okay. Well, your ex doesn't speak very good Swedish, but I think what it says is, do you really want reality? Like a question. It's kind of cheesy. What do you think it means?
He said I was never real, that I was always acting. So, yeah, I was pretty freaked out by that note today. But I guess the cops said that he was nowhere in the building, so I don't have to worry about it now. It still freaks me out, though. It's good knowing that there will be a cop outside watching for James. Anyways, enough of this dramatic personal stuff, and on to the film. I was pretty pissed off at the director today. I can't believe he tried to tell the cops that I was lying. He doesn't do any work. He only shows up for scenes related to sex. He has the assistant director do everything else. I can't stand being involved with this crew. It's just you and me, Ben. That and a whole bunch of idiots. One more semester and I'll be out of here. I don't know what to say. I've never done a behind-the-scenes interview before.
It's okay. It's my first time giving one, so we're all new at this.
I guess so. I hate being stuck in films like this. My dream was to one day be a big star and change people's lives with the films I was in. But I don't think that's ever gonna happen, because all I get are shitty jobs like this. I feel really bad for the writer. Her script was actually pretty good. That's why I signed on to it. It was very introspective. But the director found some guy to rewrite it, and now I can't stand being associated with it. It must hurt to have something you worked so hard on ruined. Ever since I read her script, I've had an urge to read more, like classics and philosophical stuff. And I've had this feeling like maybe I'm just acting. In real life, maybe I'm just acting. I don't know who's watching me. I do it even when I'm alone. I just have this feeling like someone is always watching me and expecting something from me. I can't try anything new and I can't experiment with anything because this audience might disapprove. In a lot of ways, I'm crippled because of this. This is Amber. I'm lost. I'm pretty scared and I think I might die soon. So I guess this is the last anyone will ever hear of me. If anyone ever gets this, that is. I'm in a place, I don't know where, but it's all black. It almost feels like I'm weightless. I'm actually getting really calm. I don't know why. Know how to get out of this mess. I guess I'd need to know where the hell I am in the first place to figure out how to get out. The last thing I remember is listening to some audiobook about metaphysics. I think I'm recording over it now. I hope I am. Hey, it's my cell phone. I can't believe I get reception in here. Hello? Hey, Ben. You won't believe this, but I think I'm lost. Ben, I know I sound kind of calm, but I need you to listen, okay? Ben, I went to sleep in my apartment, and I woke up in some weird black place. I can't see anything or feel anything. Yeah, you'd better get over here fast. Oh, you were heading here already? Good. I'm not sure if I'm still in my apartment. This feels like a dream, but I don't know how I'd be able to talk to you while in it. Hey, I can hear you. No, I mean I can hear you knocking on the door. I must still be near my apartment. That's not you. Ben, I can't hear you anymore, Ben. Are you there? Who are you? What? What do you even mean by that? James, is that you? This isn't funny. I'm going to call the cops now. What am I truly?
Amber? You called me. You said you were lost.
Yeah, I think it was just a dream.
Then how did you call me?
Look, I don't really want to talk about it. You brought your camera with you? You still haven't got your camera? Film a picture we found on the note that was inside the envelope. Yeah, it's pretty weird, but look here. They're a lot like some stuff I've been reading lately. The books. I don't know, maybe it's from there. Wow, I've never been with a woman before.
Neither have I. It was amazing.
You're so much more real than any other man I've ever been with. Men just want to have sex, but you wanted to make love. It was very refreshing. So it was you all along. I should have known.
Yes, you should have. But you were blinded by your hatred for men. Do you see what your radical feminism got you now? Now you'll die for your politics, you liberal.
Your line is, there's one thing you forgot. I'm psychic. Now disappear, bitch. Cut! Amber, we can't afford to have to reshoot each scene a million times. We're already desperate.
It just appeared. It wasn't there 1 second, and then it was the next. All 10 emanations of the tree of life are really only aspects or facets of the first, which represents the totality of existence, the supreme monad. But even the concept of one is a blemish upon the sublime perfection of the pre-existent zero. If one is to exist and become conscious of oneness, it must reflect itself. The mere act of reflection creates two. One is now conscious of itself and its reflection. The knowledge that there is a difference between one and two instantly creates a third condition. This trinity by itself is still in abstraction and exists only in potentiality. Nevertheless, a primal pattern has been established by the process of one becoming three. This archetypal germ sets into motion a chain reaction that animates the entire creation scenario, the process of consciousness, light, and spirit descending into matter. I used to believe there was surety. I used to think the world existed. Now I'm not even sure if I exist. I stay up at night wondering if, when I dream, am I more real than when I'm awake? Or am I awake when I think I'm awake? I can't stand silence. I need to constantly have background noise. Keeps my mind on track. I'll put on music or have the TV in the background. But lately it seems that no matter how much noise there is, the silence still permeates. Even with a million things going on, my thoughts still get through. They tell me how bad I am, that I'm a bad person, that I'm fake or pointless, that no matter how hard I try, I will always be a failure. And I can't stop them anymore. They keep coming. I find myself questioning my own existence. The more I read, the more I know, the less surety I have. I've been thinking a lot about that last note, about the Trinity. I wonder if I am that, or maybe if I'm a part of it. I think if I were a part of it, that I would be the reflection. It's hard to say, but I don't feel real. I thought I was, but the more I think about it, everything just seems wrong. I think about my memories, and they all seem like they belong to someone else. Or worse, like I'm viewing them on some film. I see myself and what's happening. How can I trust memories that belong to someone else? Sometimes when I'm walking, I suddenly feel lightheaded, and I get this brief glimpse of a thought. Like maybe none of this is real. Maybe I'm just dreaming. But I keep walking, and I never wake up. I want so desperately to wake up. I want to start living. I want to do something meaningful. I feel like all of my life has just been a rehearsal for the real show that I've been preparing. But what if this is the real show? What if all my preparing has been for nothing? What if I have wasted everything? Then what? What meaning would I have? Even if I do exist, what's the point?
Hello. I thought it would be good if I clarified some things, just because I've been looking at the footage and I realized that it doesn't make a lot of sense. So I'm just going to read this because I'm usually not very good at being a person in front of the camera. That's why I'm usually behind it. First, I would like to apologize for my sloppy filmmaking. I have never done a behind-the-scenes documentary before. This was all a very new experience. Second, I'd like to let you know what happened with Amber. Amber has disappeared. All I found was a DVD with that last interview, which I didn't actually film. She didn't take anything with her. The police said that she must have run away. If you know where she is, tell her that Ben is looking for her. We know a little of what she was wrestling with before she disappeared, though outside of the videos here, she spoke to no one else about it. We know what whoever was sending her the notes wanted her to wrestle with. In all reality, we know what whoever. Oh, sorry, I read that last line again. Just in editing's been a real bitch, and I've been staying up late like every single night for the past 3 or 4 weeks. So, anyways. In reality, we do not know if any of this stuff is true. She may have placed the notes herself, and I think the strangest thing is the dream, the one where she called me. I do not think that she would try to fool anyone, but I cannot think of any other explanation. That's the second reason why I'm talking to you now. I felt that by making this behind the scenes, I might come closer to the answer, but I have not. I hope in showing this to others that someone with more knowledge than me can discern what has happened here. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day. I'm such an idiot.